So I think most of us would agree that the American comic book industry is not doing very well. I think for 5 or 6 months in a row, manga has completely dominated the charts. At least the top 20 adult graphic novels have all been read by people who love manga. And I would be willing to bet that a lot of those people used to read American comics and they got fed up and they bounced over. And they quickly found things that they would like My Hero Academia, for example, which is an easy switch over for people that love superhero books. Like, that's a perfect thing that you should be picking up. And then they likely jump around to other stuff. Demon Slayer is just really nailing it out here. Chainsaw Man is starting to grow big time. There's a lot to find and jump into when it comes to manga. Even though Viz Media has some problems, Viz censors stuff, which I'm not a fan of, but there's ways that you can find this stuff uncensored. Now, what is the answer to this manga domination? Well, it's stuff like I'm Not Starfire. Now, I've had my fun ripping on this pile of shit because it's terrible. It's terrible. It's like, this is your answer to try to get into Scholastic and into schools with stuff like this. This book was absolutely terrible. It's not for anybody. This character is completely unlikable. It's just a bad book. But here's Screen Rant saying that DC's I Am Not Starfire soars above and beyond expectations. DC's new young adult graphic novel, I Am Not Starfire, is a heartwarming story that will connect with teenage readers who feel out of place. You could tell a story like that for a young adult book, but they didn't do it here. They just told a story of a person that nobody likes for good reason, because she's just a nasty person. She's so unlikable in this book. Nobody's going to relate to this character. Well, actually, take that back. I bet some NPC SJW would feel just like this character, but they won't admit it. But yeah, I've read the book. I've done a review on it. I've done live streams on it. It's a bad book. But here's Screen Rant basically saying that it soars above and beyond expectations. That makes it sound like that this book sold very well. They make it sound like this book sold like crazy. It was a huge seller and it knocked down all charts. But that's not true. Nowhere in this article do they quote sales numbers. In fact, all they do in this is review the book basically and tell you how amazing it is. But they sure do make it sound like it's selling, don't they? This smells desperate to me. And you know that they probably got a nudge from DC Comics to put this out. And now people on comic Twitter, they'll post this. Now, if you make fun of this book, yeah, look, it went above and beyond expectations. No, it didn't. I've actually read this. Nowhere in here do they talk about sales. This book will not be on any charts. I'd bet $200 or $300 on it. This will not be on any chart. No one bought this. It's a terrible book that appeals to nobody. So they do this, and then in some of their other books, by the way, I want to show you guys some other stuff. You know, this is another tactic. They're publishing stuff like this. I've already shown this. Oh, we've got American Cowboy Bebop. Now we can make an American Cowboy Bebop comic book, where I'm the target audience, and I'm not getting this. If anything, I'll go read the spin-off mangas and stuff like that they already have in Japan that already exist. So no, I'm going to pass on this. They also do stuff like this. Check this out. This is from a recent Captain Marvel, I believe. Do you see what she's doing there? They're basically copying stuff that you see in anime manga. Notably, Yu Yu Hakusho. As you can see right here. I mean, that looks exactly the same, doesn't it? Does that not look like the same? That's what they're doing. Okay, well, we can try to copy with Captain Marvel, who's basically Mary Sue. No. They'll say, "Oh, we just did that. We just did that as a tribute." No, you didn't. You did this because you're trying desperately to get this audience, and it's just not going to work. So this is just funny to me. I can't believe that they're trying to say that this book sold. It didn't sell. And next time, if you write an article like this, put some sales numbers in it. Nothing but shills. This is one of the problems with the comic book industry. Is nothing but shills in it. Okay? Like, people that cover comics, everything is amazing. You would think we're in some kind of golden age of comic books because all of them give everything 5-star reviews. You would think everything is good, but it's not. And that's because it's nothing but yes men. Because everybody's scared to criticize each other. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you will, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.